What you're about to listen to is the story of King Koko of Nembe and how he used bees to win a war against British army coming in with machine guns. Now it's late 1800s and a British company called the Royal Niger Company comes into Niger Delta. They set a blockade on the shipping routes and said that no oil is going to go out except through us. Pretty much to summarize it, they came to take over all the resources of the Niger Delta people in that area, and then they're like, of course, if you don't like this, we have machine guns that we can use to play around with you. Now, let me tell you how King Koko of Nembe at the time literally reacted. After a while of this oppression, King Koko of Nembe was like, definitely we're tired of this and this cannot continue. King Koko gathered a troop of 1,000 men and literally took them in the middle of the night to the base of the British army. Now, of course, because the British army has a lot of heavy machinery, they did not think that anybody in their right senses would dare to come and attack them. Now, it was definitely easy because the British people were definitely off guard. Now, these 1,000 men swooped in, took a lot of their supplies, and then took it back to their base. In the morning, when the British people heard about this, they were definitely furious. Like, who could dare to actually challenge us, knowing very much the kind of power we have? And then they decided that they are going to definitely show all hell to the people of King Koko of Nembe. Now, they gathered in their big ships, took out their machine guns, and were going right there to go and destroy the people of King Koko of Nembe. Now, King Koko of Nembe definitely knew this was coming, and then he had a very strategic backup plan. Now, he knew, of course, it wouldn't make sense to go to a gunfight with a knife or sword or cutlass as it may have been at the time. So he decided that he was going to use his secret weapon, and you may wonder what this is. Now, prior to the time, King Koko had told his people to go to the mangrove and gather a lot of angry bees, and then as the British people were coming with their guns and heavy machineries to come and destroy the people of Nembe, they had waited gently in certain locations, and then pretty much when they were in the middle of the waters, they started to unleash the bees on them. Now, of course, the British people were definitely not expecting it, and then the bees began to sting them massively all around their body. They began to scream. A lot of them began to dive into the muddy waters, and then eventually the rest of them decided to retreat. And that was how King Koko of Nembe actually won a war against the British army that actually had a whole lot of machinery and weapon. If you enjoyed this story and you'd like to listen to more of it, do drop me a follow and look out for the next.